All right, here we are.
Here we
Hello.
are.
Let's introduce ourselves, shall we? Go ahead.
Okay, and I was gonna say one thing, Rosie. Is there a way you can change your view so I can see both of us side by side?
Let's see. I think
Is
that's is it.
at the top gallery view,
I have it as speaker view here. I mean, I see
speaker
you.
view? Oh, maybe it's mine. That's why. Yeah. All right. So my name is Haikini Chandler, and I am a wife. I am an international best-selling author, mind body eating coach, and a homeschool mom of over 10 years.
Mm.
And so also a friend of Rosie's. And so I'm just so excited to be here just to share with you and just link arms with you, just to provide some great resources. And so, Rosie,
Yeah, I'm really excited too because in this time of chaos and uncertainty and just anxiety, like having just a friend that you can talk to, you can, share ideas, just have these conversations is really important. So that's the whole point of this. So I'm Rosie Velasquez. I am also a mind body eating coach. That's how Haikini and I met. I'm a mom of three, wife, and have a dog and house, and all those are the things that come with with that title, I suppose, or that role. And I also am an intuitive coach. So I help, right now it's mostly women that are trying to find their way of, we naturally are intuitive, all of us human beings, but women oftentimes aren't sure how to navigate that. And so I help women find a way to really find their mojo, mind, body, soul, because it should never be disconnected. And also now I have found that I'm doing a lot more business coaching for those who want to make sure that their business is set up to have that mind body soul connection.
mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, we kind of started, chatting with each other about how can we really serve and how can we really get like our heads together. I think my internet's kind of unstable. I apologize. Um, and what are people looking for right now, especially moms? I mean, that's really big for both of us. Is moms tend to put themselves last,
Mm.
and especially right now, I think with kids being home from school, possibly spouses at home working from home, there's a lot more that's going to be put on mom. And moms know we can't get sick, and even when we're sick, we're not allowed to get sick because we're still
Right.
doing everything else
Mm.
even though we're sick.
Still gotta do it.
So how can we support? So those are kind of some of the things. So Haikini, you want to share a little bit about how we talked about the whole aspect of kids being home now and what?
Yeah. Yeah. So first, take a time and breathe.
Mm.
Just breathe and just be reminded that you are in a safe place right now. Safe place, space, and we're here to take some of that anxiety off, kind of bring that peace back into your life. And there's so much that you can do with your child, for your child, but it doesn't have to be complicated. A lot of times we try to do all the things just to make sure I'm being a good mom. You are a good mom, regardless of what you do during this time. And so we're here to just shed some light on some things that you'll be able to do with your child. Being in a homeschool mom space for over a decade, going into um, a decade now, I never thought that I would have been a homeschool mom. I came from an accounting management background, number cruncher, type A personality. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I was just getting it. Never thought it was my husband's idea, but obviously 10 years later, we're still doing it because we've seen some great benefits of being able to teach our own children. And it's like we're getting back to the basics. Of course, we don't know the basics, but the old way when they had the one with the one room schoolhouse, and then maybe that teacher, the neighborhood teacher, had all the kids, or maybe the kids were at home with the parent. We're kind of getting back to that. And so now you need to figure out, okay, what can I do right now just to kind of relieve some of the tension from my household, because everybody's going in different directions. Maybe the kids don't want to be at home, or maybe they do want to be at home, but they may be missing their friends. So you want to try to put systems in place that can take some of that anxiety, decrease some of that anxiety, and also be able to create a kind of like an educated environment for your kids, however long they're going to be out. And so we are creating a group, and the group is just all about providing some resources from maybe books, book recommendations for your age group, story time. Who doesn't like a good story time? I still like story time. Story time, some fitness. I am a Zumba instructor, and we do have some guidelines within Zumba, but of course they're allowing us at this time to be able to teach, in a group or on another platform. But overall fitness, general basic fitness. I have been a PE teacher help during a homeschool, so I have some of those basic fitness skills. And so just to be able to provide that platform to keep your kids in shape, fit, also physically and mentally, being able to kind of add a little bit of meditation and learn about what is that. A lot of times people are like, but during this time we need to learn how to get quiet and centered so we can be our best selves while we're going through this process.
Absolutely.
And also just providing some smoothie tips and recipes. I have a lot of ideas. We both have a lot of ideas on how we can make things a little bit more fun. Add some fun, might want to get out do something to make your kids smile. So that's what we're here for.
Yeah.
So that's all I have to share right now. I can talk. So So
for
Rosie,
this,
can you tell them a little bit more about how, and I think my internet's cutting out right now. Can you tell them a little bit more about just how mom is going to benefit from this? Yeah, we can talk about how the kids are, but what about mom?
Right. And that is the magic, the magic tool. If it, happy wife, happy life. Everybody hears these things, but I mean, it is so true. Like moms are last, often, and that's rather than feeling like that's a burden all the time. How can we embrace that and know that those are our gifts of how we are made? But that we do need to set boundaries. We have to set strong boundaries. At this time, I'm going to nap, or I'm going to, if you put headphones on and listen to beautiful music, or, however that looks for you, we're going to offer that here in this space as well. Even if it's just some 5 minutes of like, let's get together and breathe and meditate, pray. It really, for me, meditation, pray, they really are interchangeable. And how we can ground in each other and know that the community of moms out here, I mean, I think every mom can remember a time where they were at the grocery store overwhelmed, and it really made a difference if there was another mom that just kind of helped tag team with them, whether it was like, oh, Santa's watching, you better, just kind of, or that smile, or just, even like, oh, something fell, let me help you with that. Like, we have the ability to help each other, because once you become a mom, you are in this really like this club already, right? And rather than it being something like maybe, well, they're momming better than I am, or their kids have this, like, this is absolutely, for me, I feel like a time that everything's stripped away. It's like the Wizard of Oz curtain was pulled back. What is important? What is most important? And we needed to spend more time with our kids. We need to remember that we're the first parents and the lifelong parents, that that's our role. Yes, whether you send your kids to school or to an activity or now they're home, that to embrace that, that at every moment you're teaching them something, and that that can look different. It doesn't have to just be in books, you know. And so we want to give that resource, empower back that, you know, that role of how moms can really, this can really be a beautiful time for us, because Mother Earth is cleansing, like beautiful things that we're seeing throughout the world of less pollution. And, you know, I know that it can feel like, well, you know, she's kind of scolding us and showing like, if you weren't like that, you know, but I really believe it's more than that. It's a little bit of that, but just like any good mom, you know, there is a time where like you did too much, you need time out, but I still love you. And how much more beautiful is this than that this is a respiratory, the coronavirus is a respiratory illness, and that she is cleaning the air right now, and the waters, you know. And so that's happening in that macro level, but it's also happening in the micro of every single home. Because I know I am getting rid of stuff that like
Me too.
I don't need. So spring cleaning, no excuse. And now we can have kids help. You know, now we really can be like, okay, kids, let's go through our closet. That can be a day, an activity, right? You know, and I know it's not going to be easy, but that's what we hope to create, is a place where you can get ideas, resources, sharing other things. We are not experts, you know, we are learning as we go as well when it comes to, you know, being human beings.
Yep.
But what we can offer is a safe space, support. We probably will be laughing about something, you know, when we're on here. We can get pretty goofy, so that's good. So yeah, like that's you know, for me, I just feel like that's really what I feel like this is going to offer. So anything else?
That pretty much sums up everything. Just that safe space to laugh, to learn, and just to unite as moms. So, yeah.
Yeah. Yay.
Yeah.
All right. So if that sounds like something you are interested in, it's free group. We have the link here. And we'll be sharing that. Share with everybody, anybody that you think will find value in it. And as it grows and as it evolves, we'll see what it needs and to create more things. We want to hear your input of how you would like to see it evolve. We are completely flexible to that. So it may look totally different by the time, you know, a couple months from now, but what we want to be is that consistency in these times, because we need it. Haikini and I have talked about, we need it for each other. And so we're inviting you into that space too.
Yes, indeed.
So
we can't wait.
Yeah, I can't wait either. I'm going to tag team with you though, and I'll close us off with a nice relaxation breath.
All right. All right.
So again, taking a nice, big, deep inhale in, breathing in love, and exhaling out anything that you don't need, stress, worry, anxiety. And just take 5 deep breaths just like that. In peace, community, and breathing out anything that is unknown that might cause tension. And in support, love, breathing out. Couple more on our own pace. Mm. And as we open our eyes and come back and see how some nice deep breaths can change everything, gets you out of that stress
Mhm.
response. Just remember, anxiety is predicting trying to predict the future, or worrying about the future for the worst case scenario. We don't know, we can't predict the future. All we can do is today make that choice right now. And so right now,
Mhm.
being together, calm, love, and we can do this. We can do better.
Yes, indeed. Yes, we can.
All right.
All
So hope to
right.
see you guys in there, and comment, questions, ideas, anything, please share.